the given function is, let me simplify it a little bit. Now, if I differentiate both sides with respect to x, we get Now, if we observe, we will find that this portion is always positive. Therefore, f dash x is greater than 0 when x is greater than 0, and f dash x is less than 0 when x is less than 0. Therefore, in the given domain, function fx is somewhere increasing and somewhere decreasing. So it is not a strictly increasing or decreasing function. Therefore, fx is not an 1-1 function. Is it clear? If a function is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing in the given domain, then only the function fx is a 1-1 function. Otherwise, it's a many-one function. So, in this case, your fx is a many-one function. Okay, now let us check for surjectivity. F is defined from R to R. Now, fx is x to the power 4 by x square plus 1. Now, if you observe, we will find that for all x belongs to real value, your fx is always greater than 0. The codomain of the function is a real number set. But we see that fx is only taking the values which are more than 0. Therefore, its range is not equals to its codomain. Therefore, it is not an onto function. Is it clear? It's an into function. Therefore, the function fx is a many-one into function. Hence, option D is correct. Have you understood it? This sum is not at all difficult. If you know the definition of 1-1 function, how to check the injectivity of any function, you can do this sum easily. Is it clear? Let us move for the next sum. Here the relation rho is defined on R and the definition is 1 plus AB is greater than 0. So here what we will do, we will check one by one its reflexivity, symmetry as well as transitivity. First one is reflexive. What is a reflexive relation? For all x belongs to R, x comma x must belongs to the relation. Now we can see it easily that 1 plus x into x, which is equals to 1 plus x square, which is always greater than 0. Therefore, the relation is reflexive. Number 2, symmetric. Let us check the symmetry of the relation. What it says that if A rho B is true, that implies B rho A is also true. Now, A rho B means 1 plus AB is greater than 0 and B rho A is 1 plus BA is greater than 0, which is again true. Right? It is true. Therefore, the relation is symmetric also. Now, let us come for the last one, which is transitivity. What is the definition? It states that if A rho B and B rho C is true, that implies A rho C. Let us check it. A rho B means 1 plus AB is greater than 0. B rho C is 1 plus BC is greater than 0. Now we have to prove that it implies 1 plus AC is also greater than 0. We are going to check whether it is correct or not. Now let me take one example. A is 1 and B is say minus half. And let us say C is nothing but minus 5. Now let us check whether these conditions satisfy these two conditions or not. 1 plus AB means 1 minus half, which is equals to half, greater than 0. Now 1 plus BC means 1 plus minus half into minus 5, which is equals to 1 plus 5 by 2, which is again greater than 0. But now you see 1 plus AC gives you what? 1 plus 1 into C is minus 5, which gives you minus 4, which is not greater than 0. Therefore, the relation is not transitive. Is it clear? Hence, option D is correct. Is it clear to all of you? Okay, let us move for the next problem. It's a question of probability. They have said that 4 students have been given a problem in mathematics whose chances of solving individually are 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4 and 1 by 5. Now they have asked to find out the probability that the problem will be solved by at least one student. So first what we are trying to do here is, we are trying to find out the probability that the problem is not solved. The problem is not solved means no student has solved this problem. Here PA is 1 by 2, so PA bar will be 1 minus 1 by 2, which is half again. PB is 1/3, so PB bar. That is the probability the problem will not be solved by student B is 2/3. Probability of C given is 1 by 4, so the problem is not solved by C is 3 by 4. The probability that D will solve the problem is 1 by 5. Therefore, the probability that D will not solve the problem is 4 by 5. Is it clear? Now, no one will solve the problem means, which is nothing but, because A bar, B bar, C bar and D bar are all independent events. Therefore, the probability that the problem will be solved by at least one student is given by 1 minus 1 by 5, which is nothing but your 4 by 5. Therefore, option C is correct. Is it clear? Now, let us move for the next problem. In this problem, they have given that the standard deviation of the random variable x is 2.6. We know that the standard deviation is nothing but under root variance of x. So that gives you 2.6. They have already said. Now we have to find out standard deviation of 1 minus 4x, which is equals to under root variance of 1 minus 4x. Is it clear? Now we should know one thing, that variance of a plus bx is always equals to b square variance of x. Is it clear? Therefore, this is nothing but under root 4 square variance of x. So that gives us 4 into under root variance of x, which is nothing but 4 into 2.6, that gives you 10.4. Is it clear? It's a very, very simple sum. So, in this case, our option D is correct. Is it clear to all of you? Okay, let us move for the next problem. In this problem, we have to find out the number of real values of x. Let us say e to the power sin x is say p. Therefore, we are having the equation as, is it clear? Now let me solve it. Is it okay? Therefore, we got that e to the power sin x is either 2 plus root 5 or 2 minus root 5. Is it clear? Now, e to the power sin x cannot be equals to 2 minus root 5 because this value is less than 0. And e to the power sin x cannot be less than 0. Is it clear? So, the only possibility is e to the power sin x is 2 plus under root 5. Now you observe, sin x has its maximum value. The maximum value of sin x is nothing but 1. Therefore, the maximum value of e to the power sin x is e only, right? And e is approximately 2.72, right? But in this case, if you observe, we will find that this value is exceeding 2.72, which is your e. Yes or no? Therefore, e to the power sin x equals to 2 plus under root 5. From this equation, you are not going to get any real solution of x. Is it clear? Your option A is correct because from here we are not going to get any real solution of x. Is it clear to all of you? Okay.